take your seats and remain seated till the end of the reserved for VIPs and guests. I request all the volunteers to take their positions. Kindly switch your mobile phones to silent mode and do not use it during the program. As all the seats are reserved for adults, the parents are requested to kindly share their seats with their children. It's a humble request to everyone present here to park your vehicles in the area allotted. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As we await the arrival of our chief guest, we would like to make a few requests. Kindly take your seats and remain seated till the end of the program. Please do not occupy the seats reserved for VIPs and guests. I request all the volunteers to take their positions. Kindly switch your mobile phones to silent mode and do not use it during the program. As all the seats are reserved for adults, the parents are requested to kindly share their seats with their children. It's a humble request to everyone present here to park your vehicles in the area allotted.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we await the arrival of our chief guest, we would like to make few requests. Kindly take your seats and remain seated till the end of the program. Please do not occupy the seats reserved for VIPs and guests. I request all the volunteers to take their positions. Kindly switch your mobile phones to silent mode and do not use it during the program. As all the seats are reserved for adults, the parents are requested to kindly share their seats with their children. It's a humble request to everyone present here to park your vehicles in the area allotted.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As we await the arrival of our chief guest, we would like to make a few requests. Kindly take your seats and remain seated till the end of the program. Please do not occupy the seats reserved for VIPs and guests. I request all the volunteers to take their positions. Kindly switch your mobile phones to silent mode and do not use it during the program. As all the seats are reserved for adults, the parents are requested to kindly share their seats with their children. It's a humble request to everyone present here to park your vehicles in the area allotted. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we await the arrival of our chief guest, we would like to make few requests. Kindly take your seats and remain seated till the end of the program. Please do not occupy the seats reserved for VIPs and guests. I request all the volunteers to take their positions. Kindly switch your mobile phones to silent mode and do not use it during the program. As all the seats are reserved for adults, the parents are requested to kindly share their seats with their children. It's a humble request to everyone present here to park your vehicles in the area allotted.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we await the arrival of our chief guest, we would like to make a few requests. Kindly take your seats and remain seated till the end of the program. Please do not occupy the seats reserved for VIPs and guests. I request all the volunteers to take their positions. Kindly switch your mobile phones to silent mode and do not use it during the program. As all the seats are reserved for adults, the parents are requested to kindly share their seats with their children. It's a humble request to everyone present here to park your vehicles in the area allotted. Thank you.
Constitution Day, also known as Samvidhan Divas, is celebrated in our country on 26th November every year. To commemorate the adoption of the Constitution of India, On 26 November 1949, the Constituent Assembly of India adopted the Constitution of India, which came into effect from 26 January 1950. The Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment on 19th November 2015 notified the decision of Government of India to celebrate the 26th day of November every year as Constitution Day to promote constitution values among citizens.
Therefore, I request to all of you to rise for the preamble pledge. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt to ourselves this Constitution. Thank you.
Our students are getting ready and will soon thrill you with their performance this evening.
In a short time, our guest will arrive. We will start our program. This marvelous evening is for you and your children.
You need to know that every child has worked very hard to give a wonderful performance. I request each and everyone to encourage the participants with resounding round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, I take immense pleasure in announcing the arrival of our chief guest. He is being accompanied by our principal, Reverend Father Anil George, our office administrator, Reverend Father Arun Ikka, along with our school coordinator, Mrs. Sonai Ma'am.
The arrival of our chief guest, we would like to make a few requests. Kindly take your seats and remain seated till the end of the program. Please do not occupy the seats reserved for VIPs and guests. I request all the volunteers to take their positions. Kindly switch your mobile phones to silent mode and do not use it during the program. As all the seats are reserved for adults, the parents are requested to kindly share their seats with their children. It's a humble request to everyone present here to park your vehicles in the area allotted. Thank you. gentlemen.
I, Chand Farhana,
I, Piyush Ojha.
I, Bhumika Mahato.
I,
in every father and mother.
We are glad to have you here on this auspicious occasion of celebrating the 400th death anniversary of St. Francis de Sales.
prayer is the most powerful grace, the most effective medicine, and the most valuable gift. Prayer is raising of one's heart and mind to God.
To begin the program, I request the Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Aravar Raj Kamal, along with fathers, to kindly light the ceremonial lamp.
I will now call upon our head boy, Master Priyansh Narayan, to call a formal welcome to this wonderful.
And all present here, I, Priyansh Narayan, take immense pleasure in welcoming you all to the annual day of this academic session 2022-23. First of all, it's a very gracious welcome to our beloved chief guest, Shri Aravar Rajkamal, who took out time from his busy schedule to attend this program. Now, I request our principal, Reverend Father Anil George, to present a bouquet of flowers to our chief guests. PPPLC. He was a chemistry coach for IIT JEE from the Narayana Group in the year 2007 to 2008. He worked with the petroleum engineer grade with the Indian Oil Corporation Limited in Mumbai. He was also the subdivisional officer and magistrate of Madhapur from 2010 to 12. He was appointed as the district collector and district magistrate of Bokaro in the year 2013 for a period of 7 months and deputy development commissioner of Ranchi for a period of 10 months. He was appointed as the district collector and district magistrate in Deoghar for a period of 1 year and 10 months in 2015 to 2017. He received a note of appreciation by Honorable High Court of Jharkhand in the year 2016 for his outstanding efforts in the management of Shravani Mela. He was also awarded the Excellence in Healthcare Management Award in Feb 2017, issued by the Government of India. He received the Best District Magistrate issued by the Election Commission of India in January 2021 for his excellent contribution in the management of electoral and in the conduct of parliament and legislative assembly elections. He is proficient in English and Telugu while holds full professional proficiency in Hindi. He gives importance to economic empowerment, poverty alleviation, science and technology, disaster and humanitarian relief, and politics. We are truly blessed by your presence today for this annual Parents' Day. We hope you have a good time with us. Welcome, sir. Now, it's a very cheerful welcome to our Honorable Principal, Reverend Father Anil George, the leader of this entire community of SFS. A very gracious welcome to our office administrator, Reverend Father Arun, who support and guide us in all ways possible. Next, I extend a joyful and energetic welcome to our committed and dedicated teachers and non-teaching staff of our school. A very warm welcome to the guests arrived from various places and heads of different institutions who have come to encourage our little ones. Now, I extend a very special welcome to all the parents. I would also like to welcome all the volunteers who maintain the discipline of students in their respective green rooms. Once again, a very hearty welcome to all of you. Hope you enjoy the event. Thank you and have a good time.
Started without remembering the Almighty, the creator of all universe. So, now I would like to call the tiny tots to help us communicate with God.
Please put your hands together and welcome our little ones on the stage as they perform Adora CEO.
And here we are, lifting our hands to you. Here we are, giving you thanks for all you do. And as we praise and worship your holy name, praise for every answered prayer, for always being there,
oh Lord, you're always there,
for love that hears us when we call, for arms that lift us when we fall. Oh, you have always been right beside us, leading us all along the way, and we've made it through.
we've made it through,
Because of you, and here we are, lifting our hands to you. We worship you, Lord. Here we are, giving you thanks for all you do. And as we praise and worship your holy name, you are here. You are here, dwelling within our praise. For days we cannot see,
for days we cannot see,
for all that's yet to be,
so much is yet to be,
for trials we may have to face, when we'll be leaning lifting our hands to you. Oh, we worship you, Lord. Here we are, giving you thanks for all you do. And as we praise and worship your holy name, you are here. You are here, dwelling within our praise. Oh yes, you are here, dwelling within our praise. Oh yes, you are here, dwelling within our praise. Oh yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, we worship you,
Thank you, little ones. That was indeed a beautiful performance.
This year is an important year for MSFS all over the world, as we celebrate the 400th death anniversary of St. Francis de Sales. To the people of all walks of life, Francis' message is loud and clear. Loving God by pursuing the path of holiness, befitting their life in gentleness and charity.
His spirit inspired us to lead by example of others. His adherence to the practice of virtues at all times. His forming of himself through struggles. His personal study leading to profound wisdom. His love for humanity. His holy friendship. His purity of intention. His style of heart-to-heart conversation. And his avoidance of over-involvement and activism are worthy of imitation.
We must imitate his hard work, his service to the poor, his spirit of animation, his teamwork and risk-taking. In a world where people live in meaninglessness of life, Francis's wisdom states to make God the center of life.
Let us imitate the spirit of our patron in all that we do and say, especially in our life, to become instruments and channels of God's love in the world today.
To celebrate the virtues and values of St. Francis de Sales, we present before you
Obeisance.
A purpose of ours in this life is to help others. Men lose all the material things they leave behind them in this world, but they carry with them the reward of their charity to eternity. One of the significant virtues of St. Francis de Sales is charity.
When God blesses you financially, don't just raise your standard of living, raise your standard of giving. To do more for the world than the world does for you.
So here we have our superstars presenting before you Benevolencia.
In a faraway land, there was a great king who always helped the poor needy. The king was a person of great charity and kindness. In his kingdom lived a very poor farmer. He had a daughter who was of marriageable age, but the farmer did not have enough money to get her married. One day, the farmer thinks and says, I should go to the king and ask for some money to get my daughter married. The next day, the farmer started on his journey to meet the king. I am hungry and tired. I should find some shade to sit and have some food that my daughter made for my journey. As the farmer was sitting to eat, there came a hungry dog begging for food. This dog needs the food more than I do to survive. Hence, I should give my food. The farmer continued his journey to meet the king, and on his way again, he saw some poor children who were shivering with cold. The farmer felt very sad, and whatever money he had, with that bought clothes for them. Now he had nothing, but the poor children were very much delighted and said to the farmer,
"Thank you, sir, for your generosity. Today we will be enjoying whole day."
After getting the new clothes, the children were very happy and went to dress up. To show their happiness, children began to dance.
We think of God, pray, read our fellowship, and we meditate, ponder and seek God. Living in God's words, we see He is lovely. The truth frees us, we taste God's real love.
Church life is great, praise takes many forms. We can't help but sing and dance in God's praise.
There are no rules or restraints in our praise. Sincere praise makes us joyful always. Life in God's presence brings true happiness. We will love and obey God forever. Sing the greatness of God's salvation. We praise God with an undivided heart. Fellowship, truth, gain, Holy Spirit's work. We share experiences, our life grows. We are all the people of God's kingdom, and we all possess true hearts that love Him. We perform our duty with one mind heart, and we see God's blessings and leadership.
Judgment cleanses us, we see God is righteous. We cast off our corruption, made anew.
We live out the likeness of honest man. It's kingdom's life to worship God in spirit and truth. Life in God's presence brings true happiness. We will love and obey God forever. Sing the greatness of God's salvation. We praise God with an undivided heart. Brothers, sisters, gather together. We have gone through so many ups and downs. The government's oppression is so vile. persecution and hardships we've suffered. Nothing has ever shaken our resolve. This is due to the guidance of God's words.
The painstaking price which God has paid for our salvation cannot be measured.
God lives amongst us, guiding us always. This beautiful time, life also treasured.
After traveling some more distance, he reached the king's palace. Who are you and what do you want from me?
O great king, I am a poor farmer coming from a small village. I have to get my daughter married, but I have no money. That's why I have come to you.
Good farmer, I will help you if you pledge the credit of some noble deed you have done.
O king, what noble deed can I do? I am just a poor farmer. I fed a dog with food as well as gave clothes to the poor children on my way to the palace. I can only pledge its credit to you if it counts for anything.
King stands and says, let me test the nobleness of your deed. I will weigh it in the dharma balance with gold coins. Minister measured the nobleness of the farmer. Farmer, are you doing some magic? After heaping so many gold coins, the balance is still unmoved.
O king, I am a poor farmer. What magic can I do?
The king consulted his minister about the miracle.
King, the difference is inequality. You give away things which make no difference to you, but this poor farmer gave away something which he badly needed to stay alive. He was giving away his life to the dog as well as to the poor children to help their lives. Look at him. He is still starving.
Yes, minister, he has done a lot of nobleness in his life. I am pleased to give all the requirements for his daughter's marriage. Please start your arrangements for the marriage ceremony. With this joy, they began to dance.
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me, ease my mind. Imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. me. No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together. No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together. So happy together. And how is the weather? So happy together.
That was a wonderful performance. Please give them a huge round of applause.
There are numerous stories of mother's love, but father's love is as pure and unconditional as mother's love.
For a child, father is pride, father is hope, father is strength, father is the sky over his head, father is the ground under his feet, father is the protection he needs.
Father is the embodiment of infinite and unexpressed love. They are the force behind our struggle. They are the confidence in the path of success.
Saint Francis de Sales manifests love through his words, deeds, and character. He is the epitome of a father's love. He personifies the virtue of love, a father's love.
Unveiling in front of you is SP Azio.
Once upon a time, in the outskirts of a city, there lived a taxi driver with his little daughter. His universe revolved around her. Although life seemed tough and worrying at times, the taxi driver never lost hope. A hope that one day his daughter will grow up to live a better life.
I am full, Papa. I don't want to eat anymore.
Okay, my angel. Now go to bed. Papa will come in a moment to tuck you in.
Okay.
It had been 5 years since he had lost his wife to a fatal disease. Things were good back then. Mohan drove his own taxi and earned enough for his little family.
Love is sweet, love is kind. Love comes from a family of mine.
We're big, we're small, we're young, and we're old. We're all different people living together with love. We laugh, we play, we learn every day. We're all different people living together with love. Together with love. We are a family, living, playing together, together. We are a family, wherever we may go. We are a family. I can feel love. I can feel love.
But in order to incur the cost of his wife's treatment, the gentleman had But sadly, he could not save his wife. Now Mohan drives someone else's taxi, and even after working through the hours, he earns hardly enough. Papa, I need to buy these books.
Aren't they available at school library?
No.
Okay, give me the list. Can I get these books?
Yes, of course. Give me a few minutes. 2,000 rupees, cash or cards?
I think I forgot my wallet. Excuse me. How much will I get for this?
You will get 1,500 rupees for the watch. That's it.
Please, I need 2,000 rupees.
Ha. 2,000 rupees? You must be out of your mind. 1,500 it is. Take it or leave it.
I will take it. Wait. You think I can get something for this chain?
It's an old one, but it's made of gold. I will give you 2,000 rupees for both.
Mohan's breath shivered as he nodded, for the chain was a gift from his wife.
Thank you. 12% interest per month, as discussed. Sign here and here.
Papa,
My angel, here are your books.
thank you, Papa. You are the best. Days passed since that night, and Mohan began to work longer shifts as Sarah's school expenses kept rising. Sarah had grown up, and she began to discover a new world around her friends.
Hey Sarah, whom are you looking for?
I am looking for Susan and Shasha.
I saw them near library.
Okay, thanks. Hello, everybody. Hi, Sarah.
This nail polish is so pretty. I know, right? My father got it from Hong Kong, limited edition. Oh, I love Hong Kong. We are planning to go there during the summer holidays.
You are awfully quiet today, Sarah.
I'm just listening to you guys.
You know, you have pretty nails. Why don't you use nail polish?
I don't wear them to school. I have like a huge collection, you know.
You should wear them to school. You are our friend, remember?
How is my little angel?
Papa, all my friends wear nail polish. I want two, you know.
Sure, I will get you one from the store.
No, Papa, not from the local store. I need the branded ones, the ones Shasha and Susan wear.
But Sarah?
Papa, please. I don't know. I want it. Hey, Shasha, check it out.
Oh, nice color, girl.
Who is this man who drops you every day to school?
Oh, him. He is my taxi driver.
Come on, guys. The bell is on.
If one could feel what Mohan felt that day, they would know what pain means. Mohan knew that his daughter was embarrassed of his profession. But as a loving father, he just shrugged the feeling off. More days passed, and the once innocent and adorable Sarah had now grown pompous and arrogant. There is a school trip that everyone is going to next Friday. I want to go too.
Sure, where to?
Gangtok.
What?
8,000 rupees includes flight fare, stay and food.
8,000 rupees?
Yes.
Is it something that you can't skip?
Of course not. What are you talking about? Need to pay the money by day after latest. Good night, Papa. You are the best.
Good night.
What is this?
My wedding ring.
5,000 rupees, not a rupee more.
I need 10,000 rupees.
Can't do. Sorry.
I beg you, take a higher interest if need be, but I need 10,000 rupees.
I like a desperate man. Good for my business. Sign here and here.
Here are 8,000 rupees for the trip and keep this extra 2,000 rupees with you. Don't use it unless it is absolutely necessary.
Okay.
Now your bag is packed and I have made some toast for your journey.
For my journey? Papa, I'm flying. You don't take food from home. The airline provides you.
Oh, okay.
I love you, Papa. You are the best.
Take care of yourself, Angel.
Mohan dropped his daughter at the airport. He could not tell how anxious and worried he was for his little angel. He just wished a happy trip and left from there.
Oh my god, we are finally going out of the city.
I know, right? Where is Shasha?
She is running late, but don't worry, let's get our boarding passes.
What is it?
I can't find my ticket.
What?
It was in my bag. Did I drop it somewhere?
Sarah, you can't board your flight without your ticket.
Huh? Oh my god.
Search properly.
Meanwhile, Mohan had now driven into the city with a heavy heart when he turned towards the passenger seat to see Sarah's flight ticket.
Oh my god, my angel left her ticket here. Her flight leaves in an hour. And I have come far away from the airport and the traffic.
But Mohan was not going to let his daughter miss her flight. Determined as always, he turned his taxi around and hauled towards the direction of the airport. But just as he was nearing the gate, another taxi from other side came and collided with his taxi.
Shasha, where were you?
Sorry, I'm late. Sarah, it's your driver. He has met with an accident outside.
What?
Sarah ran outside the airport and making her way through the crowd, saw her father in the taxi, the windshield scattered and him breathing heavily.
Angel, you forgot your ticket.
Tears rolled down from Sarah's eyes and heart filled with gratitude and love. She at once hugged her father.
I am sorry, Papa. I am sorry. I love you, Papa. I am sorry I could not be a good daughter. You are not good, Sarah. You are the best.
Sarah, your driver had your ticket.
And at that moment, Sarah turned to her friends.
He is not my driver. He is my father, and I am proud of him.
So, that was the story of a daughter and father's unconditional love for her. You see, there are numerous tales about a mother's love. But father's love is as unconditional as a mother's. It is just that not all fathers can express themselves the way mothers do. So, children, it is our responsibility to always understand them and be kind and thankful to them always.
You heard me say my first words, watched me crawl before I walked. People say I have your eyes, but I've always wanted to have your heart. Ooh, one in a million, and I got to be yours. Our souls are forever tied together through tears and all the laughter. You love me like no other. You say I'm the center of your whole wide world. I'll always be my daddy's girl. You dance me across the kitchen floor, and we'll dance the day you give me away. You're the first call when I need advice. You always know the right words to say. Ooh, one in a million, and I got to be yours. Our souls are forever tied together through tears and all the laughter. You love me like no other. You say I'm the center of your whole wide world. I'll always be my daddy's girl.
Holy Saint beloved by millions.
Saint Francis de Sales' devotion to God was expressed through his love for all God's creation. He simply recognized that our Father in heaven loves everything He has made. He cared for the poor and sick people.
So here we present Pagzinda.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh my goodness, dear. Everybody looks so cheerful. It's Christmas Eve today. Yes, dear. We have to get home and decorate Christmas tree, pack gifts and prepare dinner. Lot of work.
Yeah, that's a lot of work, but I enjoy packing gifts the most.
All right then, the duty is all yours.
Merry Christmas. Please buy some candles from me. My mother made these so that we can sell these and have some money for Christmas dinner. Oh dear, look at that poor boy working so hard just so his family could afford a Christmas dinner. Let's help him, dear.
Oh boy, I'll buy all the candles from you only if you agree to have Christmas dinner with us at our place.
But my...
Dear, it's okay. Can you take me to your home? I would like to meet your family.
Yes, please. We would love to meet your family. I live right there. Let's go. What's your name? I'm Harry. Nice to meet you, Harry. I'm Tofu. Hello. Mother, they will buy all our candles if we go for Christmas dinner at their place.
Hello, I'm Tia. I saw Harry selling candles. I want you to have Christmas dinner with us if you agree.
Oh dear, that is so kind of you. Harry lost his father when he was very young.
He has been on the streets since then just so we could afford food. Every Christmas he sits by the window waiting for Santa to bring him a present too. I'm so sorry to hear that. We would be more than happy to have you for dinner. We will have a lot of fun together.
Harry, please come to my house. I have surprises for you.
You are so sweet. We would love to come to your place. Let's go then. Please give us a minute and then we can go.
Oh Lord, help the needy and keep us healthy. God, please give Harry new clothes and toys. Oh Lord, I want new shoes and some toys.
Dear God, please keep us healthy and our stomachs warm and full. Oh my, you have such a pretty house. It's our pleasure to have you here. Tofu was so excited for today. Harry, what did you pray for this Christmas?
I prayed for new toys and shoes.
That's wonderful. Santa will get you your presents soon. Do you want to help Tofu decorate the Christmas tree?
Yes, I would love to.
I'll help you in the kitchen. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. Come here, everybody. Somebody is here to surprise you. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Oh, Mother, look, it's Santa.
Oh dear, this is so sweet of you.
Look, Mother, Santa gave me new shoes and a toy car. Thank you so much, Santa.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, dear! The dinner is ready. Come on, everybody. Thank you so much for today, Tia. I haven't seen my kids so happy since forever. It's only because of you and Tofu. May God grant all your wishes. There aren't many people like you in this world. That really means a lot to us. Thank you for joining us today. We would love to have you here anytime. Thank you. Goodbye and Merry Christmas once again. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas. Good night. Tia, I enjoyed so much today. I feel so good for being able to give the poor family a happy and a Merry Christmas. Tofu, there are so many people out there who can't even afford a loaf of bread. We should always seek for those in need and should always be thankful for what we have. You are right, Tia. We should always be kind and helpful to the needy.
Your elegance rule everyone. Parents, motivate your young ones by giving them a huge round of applause.
The ultimate taste of man's conscience is his willingness to sacrifice his boons and his wishes for others. Great achievement is usually born of great sacrifice and is never the result of selfishness, and noble purpose inspires sacrifice.
One who has love in his head is ready to sacrifice everything. The fragrance that you wish to give out by sacrificing your personal ones always leads to an immense and a glorious transformation.
Here, we present one of the highest virtues of San Francis de Sales, altruista.
Back in the 15th century, in a tiny village near Nuremberg in Germany, lived a family with 18 children. 18! In order merely to keep food on the table for them, the father and head of the household, a goldsmith by profession, worked almost 18 hours a day at his trade and any other paying chore he could find in the neighborhood. There, father has come! Yay! You brought for us? Here, take this. What's it? What's it? They are cookies! I want some more. Children, run out and play. Let father rest for a while.
Ringe, ringe Rosen, schöne Aprikosen. Ringe, ringe Rosen, schöne Aprikosen. Veilchenblau, vergiss mal nicht, alle Kinder setzen sich.
It's getting dark. Let's go home. In the Dürer household, all are in bed that night. But Albrecht and Victor are awake. Despite their hopeless condition, these two boys had a dream. Both dreamt of becoming great artists. Albrecht, I was thinking. What's it, brother? Are we to suffer lifelong like this in poverty? Why don't we go to the academy to learn art? We can provide for our younger ones also when we start earning. But where's the money, brother? What father gets is not even enough for our food. One of us should stay in the mines and work to help father, and the other should go to the academy. After 4 years, we switch. Let's toss a coin and see who goes to the academy and who goes to the mines. Albrecht wins the toss and goes to Nuremberg. My brother is going to the academy. Bye-bye, brother. Come back soon. Brother, oh brother, sweet brother of mine. Brother, oh brother, sweet brother of mine. With you our days are joy divine. With you our days are joy divine. When you are gone to lands yonder. When you are gone to lands yonder. Our hearts would only grow much fonder. Our hearts would only grow much fonder. Blessings on thee, fare thee well. May you be back with a beautiful bell. Days will dance and sweetest pass. On your way bloom thousand flowers. On your way bloom thousand flowers. On your way bloom thousand flowers. For the next 4 years, one painted and the other worked. One was engulfed by the charming world of fine arts and the beauty of the world of colors. and a sense of despair envelop the life of the other. One day my brother will become a great artist. Dear Lord, keep him safe and guide his ways. Gloomy, dreary, and soul-crushing are the days at the mines, but Victor takes it all. All for you, brother. At the academy, Albrush's work was an immediate sensation. His etchings, woodcuts, and oils were far better than those of most of his professors. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here now we have a presentation of the paintings of young artists from all over the world. As we wait patiently for the jury to judge them, let us fill our minds and souls with the beauty and depth of these remarkable paintings. And the award goes to Albrecht Dürer. When the young artist returned home after 4 years, the whole village was there to welcome him. See, our Albrecht is back. What a fine gentleman he looks now. Oh, Albrecht, you look so handsome. No, my Albrecht hasn't changed a bit. His family held a festive dance and dinner to celebrate Albrecht's homecoming. Sat down to dine, Albrecht rose from his honored position. And now, Victor, blessed brother of mine, now it is your turn. Now you can go to Nuremberg to pursue your dream, and I will take care of you.
No, brother, I can't. It is too late for me. Look what 4 years in the mines had done to my hands. The bones in every finger have been smashed. I cannot make delicate lines on parchment with a pen or a brush. No, brother, for me, it is too late.
His brother's hands, painted by Albrecht Dürer, came to be known the world over as the praying hands, and in every gallery above each of Albrecht's masterpieces hangs the simple drawing, praying hands, to pay homage to Victor for all that he had sacrificed. These are hands, my brother's hands. I am here in front of you today because of these dear hands that worked in the mines day in and out so that I could be at the academy. Oh God, my God.
one pair of hands said I love you, and those hands were nailed to a tree. Those hands are so strong, so when life goes wrong, put your faith into one pair of hands. Those hands are so strong, so when life goes wrong, put your faith into one pair of hands. Put your faith into one pair of hands.
It is the work done by these hands, the poor hands, the tired hands, the oppressed hands, that become the sacrifices for which heavens pour down blessings upon the rest of us.
That was a wonderful performance. Please give them a huge round of applause.
Obedience to God is not only a way to worship Him, but a way to get closer to Him. Prepare for whatever He leads you to and grow as a person. Obeying God should not be a burden, but rather a joy, a way of worshiping Him and growing in our faith. Ultimately, we feel most satisfied when we are in right relationship to God, which can only come through obedience.
Saint Francis de Sales always said that the excellence of obedience consists not in doing the will of a gentle, courteous superior who commands rather by entreaty than as one having authority, but in bowing the neck beneath the yoke of one who is harsh, stern, and imperious.
Presenting before you, Obedientia.
There was a small kingdom which was ruled by a king. His name was King Richard. He had 2 children, Hansel and Gretel. They were twins. However, their mother passed away after giving them birth. King Richard raised them. He loved them so much that he spoiled them. It was not good of King Richard, because it made Hansel and Gretel having bad characters. They were naughty and polite, and even they were aristocrats. One day,
Hansel, Gretel.
Yes, father.
Today I am going to have a meeting with King in Britain.
May I come with you, father?
No, dear, it's only for the king. Children are not invited.
What a pity. I thought I too will come with you.
I am sorry, my dear. I will be in Britain for a week. So, you have to take care of yourself.
Yes, father.
And listen, don't go out of the palace.
Yes, father. See you soon.
Obey,
We want to eat cakes.
Yes, Master.
Make them fast.
What took you so long?
Sorry, Master.
What's it taste? It is not choco cake. It's bitter.
I am sorry, Master.
It seems like maid has given you poison, Gretel.
Is that so?
No, Master, no. Forgive me, please.
Go out. This I said so that we could go out.
Yeah, so?
Are you crazy of going out?
Are you crazy? But it's dangerous out there.
Come on, you are scared, aren't you? We have never gone out. How we will come back?
Listen, we will bring candies. And in every step, drop them.
That's brilliant idea. So when we come back, we will follow those candies.
Yes, you are right. Maid, maid.
Yes, Master.
Give me many candies.
Yes, Master. Here are the candies, Master.
Come on, Gretel. Here the journey begins.
Then they went out from the palace. They never forgot to throw candy on every step they made. However, they didn't realize that some animals took and ate the candies. They went deeper and deeper into the jungle. While returning, they did not find any candies.
And cannonballs are running through your head. A television freak show, cops and robbers everywhere. Subway makes me nervous, people pushing me too far. I got to break away, so take my hand out, 'cause I want to live like a cannonball, careless and free. I want to live, I want to run through the jungle, the wind in my hair and the sand at my feet.
Gretel, where are we now? Are we lost?
I am not sure where we are now. I am feeling hungry.
So am I.
Let's just walk along. Hope we find a house.
After a while, they saw a house full of food. They entered the house and took the food and ate some.
Hey, you thief! What are you doing here? Guards, catch them!
We are sorry, we are sorry.
What, you are sorry? You are naughty and bad.
No, we are not.
If you were good, you would not have stolen the food.
We are sorry, we were hungry, so we just took the food and ate.
Guards, put them in the jail.
We are sorry, sir. Please don't do it.
Then the guards took them and put in a jail. The next day, Hansel and Gretel were called into the court.
My kingdom, here we have thieves. They were stealing the food house of mine.
We are sorry, sir. We were really hungry, so we ate.
Silent! You don't deserve excuses.
We were hungry and we had not eaten for a long time.
We were hungry too much, so we didn't think of taking permission. My people, what must we do to these thieves?
Hang them! Hang them! We are sorry, sir. We are really sorry for this.
You must be hung to death.
No, sir.
Guards,
put them in the jail and prepare the hang for tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
The guard put Hansel and Gretel into the jail.
Hansel, tomorrow we are going to die. No, Gretel, we have to get out from here.
But how, Hansel?
Just be quiet. Let us sleep until it is dark.
Wake up, Gretel. What's going on?
Shh, don't make noise. Do you know how to get out from here?
I can unlock the door. Then we can be out. Don't make any noise.
Okay.
Hansel and Gretel unlocked the gate. When they opened the gate, it made a loud noise.
The prisoners ran away.
They are following us. Let's run fast. Shh. Did you hear something?
Nothing, I guess.
We have escaped from them.
That is good.
Now what to do?
Keep walking so that we can reach our home.
Okay. Did you hear something?
Yes, I heard.
Come on, let's hurry. Gretel, look, it is our home. We are safe.
Look there, Father is sitting with people.
My dear children, where have you been?
Father, we are sorry.
I was worried. I told the soldiers to search for you everywhere.
We are sorry, Father. We didn't listen to you.
My dear children, let it be a lesson for your life.
We are sorry, Father. We won't be naughty again.
We promise to be good and to obey you.
Yes, my children, be good always. Let us go inside and have your food.
Parents always love their children. They always care and do everything for them. So we need to obey our parents.
Obedience is the
a splendid performance. Please give them a huge round of applause.
Saint Francis de Sales stated, "Have patience with all things, but chiefly have patience with yourself."
Patience and silence are two powerful energies given by God. Patience makes us mentally strong and silence makes us emotionally.
Saint Francis de Sales became a model of the virtue of patience, but at one time struggled with the deadly sin of fury and took 20 years to control his temper.
Learning to control his fierce temper allowed Saint Francis to become known for his gentleness and patience. We are patient when we choose to surrender control to God rather than trying to control everything ourselves. Patient people are those who seek to listen rather than being silent to control others.
Here, we present one of the highest virtues of Saint Francis de Sales, toleranza.
Once, in a beautiful village, there lived a family of four: a father, a mother, a son, and a daughter who was so beautiful. They all were leading a happy life. One day,
Daddy, come quick. What happened, George? There is a bad news. I heard that the ship that was bringing all our goods was lost at the sea.
How terrible.
It sounds like we are in a troubled time ahead, Daddy.
Yes, Daddy, trouble indeed. Now, what will you do?
Now, I shall have to go to find some work, Janet.
Joseph, when you return, will you bring some clothes and jewelry for me?
Yes, Janet. Do you want something, George? I want a pair of shoes, Daddy. And what about you, my beauty?
I want nothing, Daddy, but you return home safely. And if you wish to bring me something, then bring a rose for me.
Okay, my beauty. Goodbye, Daddy.
Good luck, Joseph.
See you soon.
The father leaves his home to search for work. He travels and gets tired. He looks for a place to rest and sees a castle.
Wow, what a beautiful castle. I will be safe here and can rest for the night.
Oh, old fellow must have lost his way in the woods.
Hello, is someone there?
However hard he tries, he could not find anyone in and around the castle. So he decides to eat, sleep, and spends the night there. The next morning he wakes up and gets surprised. He sees a courtyard and a garden.
Wow, it looks so beautiful. At least when I return, I will have a rose for my beauty.
Just then he hears rumbling sound and suddenly a devil appears in no time at the other hand of the garden.
How dare you? Who gave you permission to enter here? And who said you to pick my beautiful roses here?
I am so sorry. I was lost in the forest and I came into your castle for shelter.
I would give you a place to stay.
No. Please let me go. Please leave me. Please leave me.
Several days passed and the father did not return home. Beauty gets anxious and decides to find her father. She walks through the woods and sees a beautiful castle.
Hello, is anyone here? Daddy, are you here?
Again? Did you see the girl we have been waiting for?
Help! Is anyone there? Please let me out.
Daddy? The moment Beauty hears the voice of the father, she rushes here and there to find him.
Where is Daddy's voice coming from? Oh Daddy, who has done this to you?
Beauty, go back home. No time to explain. It's not a safe place to stay here.
I will not leave you, Daddy.
Who is there? What are you doing here?
I have come for my daddy. Please, let him out. He will not stay here.
Beauty, no. You don't know what you are doing. Please go from here.
You? Will you take his place?
Yes, I will.
But you must stay here forever.
Yes, I promise.
Listen to me, Beauty. I have already lived my life. Please spare my daughter.
Now, Beauty is captivating, but she lives with the pain of separation from her father.
I hope you like this castle. Anything you need, my servants will attend to you.
Do you want something? Do you want?
We will take care of you.
After days passed by, Beauty
Wake up and smile, 'cause it's been a while. It's been like a whole day since I stopped so you could hold me. This child awaits, strong in the faith. Lord, you are the refuge that I can't wait to get to, 'cause I can't let a day go, can't let a day go by without thanking you for the joy that you bring to my life. And there's something about the way your sun shines on my face. It's a love so true, I can never get enough of you. This feeling can't be wrong. I'm about to get my worship on. Take me away. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When trouble seems to rain on my dreams, it's not a big deal. Let it wash all the bugs off my windshield, 'cause you're showing me that in you I'm free, and you're still the refuge that I've just got to get to. So I won't let a day go, won't let a day go by. So put the drop top down, turn it up, I'm ready to fly. And there's something about the way your sun shines on my face. It's a love so true, I can never get enough of you. This feeling can't be wrong. I'm about to get my worship on. Take me away. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Such a beautiful day.
But very patiently, Beauty was waiting for the right time to revenge on the devil. And finally the day comes.
Tell me, where have you kept my daddy? Or else I will kill you.
Ha ha ha. You see in the mirror. Your
Safe at home. But still not trust him. Now Beauty thinks of a plan to kill him. The next day, when he was sleeping in the garden, silently Beauty comes there and kills him and escapes from the castle. The moment Beauty reaches her home, she finds her daddy safe.
Beauty, what a surprise. Thank God you are safe.
Daddy, Mama, I missed you so much.
We all missed you so much, Beauty.
After seeing Beauty, they all became so happy and started leading a happy life again.
That was a wonderful performance. Please give them a huge round of applause.
Letting someone ahead of you in line when you see they are in a hurry is an act of modesty, politeness, or being gentle.
Spending time listening to others, being grateful for what you have, and seeking feedback from others on a regular basis are few examples of being gentle and polite.
St. Francis de Sales said, "Do not strive to destroy pride. Make humility strong by practice." For him, humility is the recognition and acceptance of the truth about self.
To get a clear view on this virtue, we have an amazing performance. Acquiescencia!
The other word for love and compassion is Mother Teresa. She was called Mother by everyone because of her humble behavior and humility towards everybody. She took care of orphans, adopted them, and also looked after the ill. She was known as Saint Teresa of Kolkata. She stated, "There is more hunger for love and appreciation in the world than for bread." Mother Teresa was once living in a small house in Calcutta along with some orphans. One day, it so happened that there was nothing for the children to eat.
Mother, there is nothing left in the orphan for the children to eat. The children are starving.
Mother did not know what to do. She went to a nearby shop to get something to eat in credit. The shopkeeper hated Mother Teresa.
"Why did you come here? The sight of yours boils my blood. Get out of my sight."
Mother went back to the orphanage, called all the children and said,
"Come children, today we have nothing to eat in the house. But if we pray to God, He will surely give us something."
I am down, and oh, my soul so weary. When troubles come, and my heart burdened be, and I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
After the prayer, Mother took all the children along with her. At the very sight of Mother, he shouted,
"You again! How many times should I drive you out and insult you?"
Please help me. The children are starving. Please give us something to eat.
Mother stretched her hand and begged for some food. The shopkeeper angrily looked at Mother Teresa and spat on her hand.
"Ah, tu!"
Mother gently wiped the saliva on her sari and said,
"Thank you for what you gave me. Now, will you give something to eat to my children?"
The shopkeeper was shocked at the humility of Mother and asked forgiveness for his deed.
"Please forgive me, Mother. I behaved rudely."
During post-independence, a pandemic broke and there was hardly any food available for the citizens. People were dying. Government was helping in all possible ways. Volunteers came forward, donated and helped. There were sufferings all over. A gentleman came to Mother Teresa and informed her,
"Mother, there is a Hindu family with 5 children and they have not returned for so long. Please do something."
Mother Teresa took some rice from her orphanage and went to the family immediately. On seeing the rice, their joy knew no bounds. The mother of the family received the rice and divided it into 2 parts and went out with 1 part. After some time, she returned with a smile on her face. Mother Teresa asked her where she had been. The woman replied, "I went to my neighbors, a Muslim family, who were also hungry from many days. I gave half the rice to them so that they won't starve to death." Mother Teresa was surprised to see her generosity and love for her neighbor. As a rule, when we are suffering, we are so focused on ourselves that we have no time for others. The act of kindness and generosity started spreading far and wide. So Mother was called for interviews and press conferences all over India. During one such press conference, a famous newspaper editor said,
"Mother, you do so much of charity all around the world. May I know from where do you get the funds?"
In my life, I have never studied economics and accounts. I read the Bible and it says that Jesus helps everyone. If He is with us, why should I be worried? Let us end this press conference.
"Mother, a child needs medicine which is not available in our country and it will take at least 2 to 3 weeks to reach here. Till then it will be very late."
Don't worry, the Lord is with us. Let us pray together.
With few leftover medicines as charity, he said it may be useful for us.
"Mother, this is the same medicine which we were searching for. Now the child's life can be saved."
Mother was awarded the Nobel Prize for Peace in the year 1979 by the Norwegian Committee for her work and approach towards orphans, diseased and poor. Her act of kindness spread far and wide all over the world.
Now, she was called on the international platform to address the delegates and audience. At one of the National Prayer Breakfast in Washington, D.C. on February 5th, 1994, Mother Teresa stood before President Bill Clinton along with the First Lady and Vice President Al Gore in the presence of 4,000 others in attendance and called out abortion next to murder. I feel that one of the greatest destroyers of peace today is abortion, because it is a war against the child who is not even born, a direct killing of the innocent child, murder by the mother herself. And if a mother can kill even her own child, how can we expect to tell other people not to kill one another? How do we persuade a woman not to have an abortion? By aborting, the mother does not learn to love, but kill even her own child to solve her problems. And the father is given a message that he does not have any responsibility at all for the child whom he is responsible for. She concluded her speech with words of hope and a reminder that we are called to use our freedom for higher purposes than murder. If we remember that God loves us and that we can love others as He loves us.
Once in a life there is a time for a change, when this world can give the best of what it's got. People hungry, lonely everywhere, not a smile on a face, and sadness. Are we lost in this dark and lonely world? You feel the light against your being, gives you food for thought and shelters your heart. And what a better world it can be. Oh, we can only see that it is she who can change the melody of life by giving and yet not getting. But for the sake of freedom she's living, God, she's so bright and blue and white.
I was born an orphan. No food, no home, no one to love me. Have you heard of angels on earth? Well, I have, and seen one too. Her name is Mother Teresa.
That was a graceful performance. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause.
A tree is known by its fruits, and a man by his deeds. He who shows kindness gathers love. We have been called to heal wounds, bring home those who have lost their way.
Once, I threw a pebble in the pond, just a small one, and its ripples extended far and wide. Touch the life in profound way and unlock the treasure it gives you. So friends, create a ripple of kindness, as kindness is one of the greatest virtues of St. Francis de Sales.
So, here we have students presenting before you, Shen Liang.
Once upon a time, in a little village in Goa, there was a lady called Mrs. Xiao. She was a kind woman and although poor, never grumbled about the life she led.
It's really warm today, and the fruits look like they should be ripe by the time my husband comes home.
Mr. Xiao walked in town far away. One day, a messenger came and brought Mrs. Xiao a letter from her husband.
Mrs. Zhao.
Yes.
Hello, Mrs. Zhao. Hope you're doing good. Here's a letter from Mr. Zhao.
Oh, thank you.
She went inside.
Oh, he'll be coming home soon. And he'll be getting double the pay for working so hard. Such good news, especially since the rations in the house are getting over.
One day, she went out to pick the fruits and get them ready for him. But she stopped short when she saw they were spoiled.
Oh no! How did this happen? Now I don't have much to eat in the house. Just a few more days and he'll be here. Oh, I'm so hungry.
Mr. Zhao had already reached the village.
My dear wife will be so happy to see me.
As he walked by, he saw a woman sitting sadly by the road whom he seemed to recognize.
Oh, it's Mrs. Lee. I wonder why she's sitting there.
He went up to Mrs. Lee and was startled to see her crying.
Mrs. Lee, why are you here? And why are you crying so bitterly?
Mr. Zhao, I was just... I'm crying because I don't have any money. We've had no food for days and I can't pay my rent. The landlord is threatening to throw me and my daughter out.
Well, you know your husband works with me, right?
Huh? Did he send any letter through you telling me when he'll come?
No, but he did send me his salary to give to you. Here you go.
Mrs. Lee looked up eagerly. It was as if a miracle had happened.
Did he really? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
He smiled as he watched her run off.
Continued on home and soon reached there. As he went in, his wife screamed in surprise.
Oh, you're home. Mr. Zhao looked at his wife and realized she looked a bit pale. He asked her what had happened, to which she explained the whole situation at home.
There's nothing left except for a small handful of rice. Didn't you get a good salary this time?
I did, but I gave it away.
What? To whom?
Mr. Zhao told her everything that he had done on the way back.
I'm sorry. I couldn't just leave her in tears.
It's all right, dear. I know you meant well. I'll make us some rice porridge tonight.
That evening, as they slept, He wondered what he could do. He suddenly remembered the sweet potatoes that he had been growing in Mrs. Yang's field.
But that would be stealing. I can't do that.
But as he looked at his wife, he made up his mind to take a few sweet potatoes. He would definitely pay them back later. So he got up and went to the field. That night, Mrs. Yang had told her son Tao to guard the field.
It's so cold and boring here. I'll go there.
But a little while later, he heard a slight shuffling sound.
Huh? It's my teacher, Mr. Zhao. Why is he here?
Mr. Zhao sat with his eyes closed. He was very stressed.
Is it fine if I take a few of Mrs. Yang's sweet potatoes? It's only to feed us for a little while, until I can pay them back.
Tao was surprised and listened to his old teacher who spoke so sadly. He decided to help the poor man.
Mr. Zhao! Huh? Great Spirit! You are a kind man, and I think, well, it's fine if you take a few potatoes from the field. Oh, but is it not stealing? Of course not. If you're going to pay him back, then it's fine. Oh, thank you, Great Spirit.
And so, greatly astonished at his good luck, went over and dug up a whole load of nice big sweet potatoes. He thanked the spirit greatly and went home.
That was fun. I'd better go home now.
The next morning, Tao told his mother everything, who was most surprised at the sudden news.
Oh, poor Mr. Zhao. He must have had a tough time. Let's go over to his place and meet him today.
Mrs. Yang really liked the good Mr. Xiao and so decided to take him more sweet potatoes along with some good warm food.
Mrs. Zhao.
Hearing their voices, guilt flowed through the couple.
No, let's just be honest. We can tell them we will pay them back, my dear.
And so they nervously opened the door.
Good morning. Tao and I came to...
I promise I'll pay you for whatever I've taken.
Mr. Zhao, I already know what you did.
She explained the whole incident as Tao tried hard not to giggle at Mr. Xiao's shocked face.
You don't have to worry about paying me back. Here, take these baskets of food for you. Think of it as his kindness.
I don't know how to thank you.
Just then, Mrs. Lee walked in with her daughter. She came up to thank Mr. Xiao for what he had done.
We are safe and have a home because of you. Thank you for passing on my husband's salary to us.
My salary?
They all turned to see Mr. Lee standing at the door.
What are you talking about my salary for? I have it right here with me.
Mr. Xiao smiled and explained what he had done to the Lee family. Now it was Mr. Lee's turn to gape. He thanked Mr. Xiao profusely.
It's all right. I was happy to help.
Mr. Xiao smiled happily at everything that had happened over the last few days, and at the end, everybody started living happily and enjoyed their lives.
Got a rhythm in my heart and in my soul. Got a reason for this joy I can't control. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, and give everyone a chance to hear about this endless love I know. Oh, what you me shine, you make me glow. You pick me up when I am feeling low. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, and give everyone a chance to hear about this endless love I know. Oh, what you give to me is not for me to keep, it's for the world to see your love.
That was indeed a splendid performance. Please give them a huge round of applause.
The virtue of simplicity is a part and parcel of human life. We must understand, know, and experience it.
It could be defined as an act of pity, charity, and simplicity which leads to God. We can unite with God when our acts follow the rule of simplicity.
So, here we have our students to ignite one of the greatest virtues of St. Francis de Sales by presenting a performance. Simplicity!
Some time ago, there was a man named Elias who worked hard day and night along with his wife and became the richest man of the town. The number of his cattle increased manifold. A large number of people worked under him. Everybody in the district envied him and said, Elias is a fortunate man. He has plenty of everything. The world is a fortunate place for him. Addicted to alcohol.
Son, your drinking habit has become worse. Look at yourself. You are a grown man, but you don't even earn. So, I forbid you from drinking anymore.
Shut up, you old man. You will take care of me. I don't need any help of you. I'm leaving.
How dare you? Talking rude to me.
Calm down, dear. Let him go.
He leaves the house and roams outside. However, he gets into a fight and was killed.
The youngest son got married to a self-willed woman who didn't want to live with her in-laws.
Dear husband, your parents have grown so old. They have become a hassle to deal with. We should just leave the house and go to the capital to live a life without tension.
Okay, dear, as you wish. He took a large part of his father's property and never returned.
Elias' daughter has been infected with a highly contagious disease spread in the town.
Your daughter has been infected by the infectious disease spread in the town. She also has a high fever. It would be very difficult to cure her. Here, feed these medicines to your daughter, and by God's grace, she may be cured.
Oh dear, why is God punishing us? However, the contagious disease killed her the very next day.
All his wealth started waning due to the outbreaks of disease among animals. Thus followed a bad harvest and crops failed.
Elias was 70 years old now and had no family to take care of his property. His life was totally reversed. He and his wife were left alone only with basic amenities. Elias now had nothing left with him except a few clothes, a fur cloak, a cup, shoes, and a few utensils.
एक पल को तू नजर झुका, झुक जाए सर जहां वहीं मिलता है रब का रास्ता। तेरी किस्मत तू बदल दे, रख हिम्मत बस चल दे, तेरे साथी मेरे कदमों के हैं निशान। तू न जाने आस पास है खुदा, तू न जाने आस पास है खुदा। नजर हालातों से हार कर कहाँ चला रे हाथ की लकीर को मोड़ता मरोड़ता है हौसला रे तो खुद तेरे ख्वाबों के रंग में तू अपने जहां को भी रंग दे कि चलता हूँ मैं तेरे संग में हो शाम भी तो क्या जब होगा अंधेरा तब पाएगा दर मेरा उस दर पे फिर होगी तेरी सुबह
Their neighbor Muhammad Shah, whom Ilyas often used to invite for food and drinks, took pity on him and asked Ilyas to come with his wife and serve as laborers in his estate. Ilyas was thankful to Muhammad Shah. He took shelter under his house and started serving him. At first, it seemed very difficult for them to adjust, but soon they got used to it and started living as laborers. Once, a few guests came to Muhammad Shah's house. Ilyas served the tea to them diligently. As he left the room, Muhammad Shah asked his guest,
Did you observe something about this old man?
His mannerism seems perfect.
Exactly. He used to be the wealthiest man of our town. He is named as Ilyas.
Of course, we have heard of him. Everyone in this town knows him.
It's all about their misfortune, sir, which made them to live with us as a laborer now.
Does the old man grieve over what he has lost?
Who can tell? He lives and works very quietly and peacefully.
We would like to have a small conversation with them. We are a bit curious.
So, Elias was called for.
Well, I suppose if you're rather sad at the sight of us, I must remind you of your former prosperity and present sorrows.
Sir, if you want to know what is prosperity, misfortune and happiness, ask my wife.
So tell me, lady, what do you feel about your present misfortune compared to your past prosperity?
My present state is more peaceful and I wish for nothing better than this.
The guest conceded as funny joke and started making fun of her statement. Then one of them asked,
But in what does your happiness lie?
My old man and I lived for 50 years striving for happiness, but could not find it. When we were prosperous, we had visitors, and we were always thinking of pleasing them. Rest, they speak ill of us. We were leading our life in fear. We would get up so many times at nights, checking our cattle and treasures. My old man and I had no time to spend with each other, not even time to pray. We often argued about issues related to wealth, property, and cattle. We had no happiness.
Now, as laborers, we have no tension but to serve our master best. We work as much as our strength allows us and rest when we want to. We live in peace and have time to pray and speak to each other. We are leading the happiest life, and when we see our past, we laugh heartily on our follies.
Now we have found real happiness.
It's the beauty of simplicity that brings me down to my knees. I praise you for eternity, and Lord, I love you because you You first loved me. It's the beauty of simplicity that fills me with eternity. I've tasted your divinity, and Lord, I love you because you first loved me. And now God's people say, we love you. We love you, Lord. We love you. And we love you. We love you, Lord. We love you. We love you. It's the beauty of simplicity that brings me down to my knees. I'll praise you for eternity, and Lord, I love you because you first loved. You gave yourself away just that I'd stay. You took my place and death and rose that I could say that you were holy and you alone deserve my praise. And now God's people say, we love you. We love you, Lord. We love you. And we love you. We love you, Lord. We love you. And we love you. We love you, Lord. We love you. And we love you. We love you, Lord. We love you. We love you.
That was a marvelous performance. Please give them a huge round of applause.
Thank you, friends, for this joyful performance. Hey Chan, why do you look so sad on such a joyous day?
Didn't you see? That was the last performance of tonight. How fast the time flies.
Don't you worry, a special performance is still left. So, let's move towards the grand finale of this annual day. Magnifica!
We raise our voices and sing, we raise our voices and sing, we raise our voices and sing, God, let's song to love, let's song to love.
We come to grow together, we come to grow together, we come to grow together with kindness and love.
We raise our voices and sing, we raise our voices and sing, we raise our voices and sing, God, let's song to love. We come to grow together, we come to grow together, we come to grow together with kindness and love. We are here to guide you in every step of your life.
Nothing can stop your zeal. Wake up your spirit and fly. Let it fly high, high.
We hail these days, we hail these days, with honor, strength and might and power sing out. We hail these days, we hail these days, with honor, strength and might and power sing out. We are safe in His hands. Come now, let's sing. We raise our voices and sing. We raise our voices and sing. We raise our voices and sing out. Let's learn to love. We come to grow together. We come to grow together. We come to grow together. Kindness and love.
Let the sparkle in your eye shine out and brighten up.
The spirit of Jesus help you to cross the storm.
Let it cross away.
We hail these days, we hail these days, with honor, strength and might and power sing out. We hail these days, we hail these days, with honor, strength and might and power sing out. We are safe in His hands. Come now, let's sing. We raise our voices and sing. We raise our voices and sing. We raise our voices and sing out. Let's learn to love. We come to grow together. We come to grow together. We come to grow together. Kindness and love.
That was such a sophisticated performance by all the students.
Now, I would like to invite the most honorable personality of the event, Sri Arava Rajkamal, to step up on the stage and take in hand the audience by your inspirational words.
Respected Principal of the school, Father Anil George, my colleagues, SDO Seraikella Ramakrishna, BDO Mrityunjay, Secretary Dalsa Prasad ji, and all my dear colleagues, especially the parents of the talented children and all the students who have performed stupendously today. My best wishes to all of you. मुझे आपके परफॉर्मेंस देख के मेरा बचपन याद आया था, जहाँ मैं नवोदय स्कूल छोड़ने के बाद गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में पढ़ने के लिए आ गया था हमारा छोटा टाउन में, सरायकेला जैसे छोटा टाउन था। तो पूरे टाउन में एक हल्ला होता था कि वहाँ सेंट एन्स स्कूल होता था, मिशनरी स्कूल, लाइक एक्स्ट्रॉर्डनरी स्कूल था, कई सारे सालों से वहाँ बच्चों को अच्छा शिक्षा दे रहा था। तो जब भी एनुअल डे सेंट एन्स का होता है तो दूसरे स्कूल के बच्चे भी छुप के वहाँ दीवार के पास खड़ा होकर देखते थे। तो मैं भी उनमें से एक था। तो मुझे वो दिन याद आया कि जो बचपन में मैं देखा था सेंट एन्स का प्रोग्राम, तो आज सेंट फ्रांसिस का उससे भी बढ़कर काफ़ी सुंदर परफॉर्मेंस बच्चों ने दिया। आई थिंक दिस में बी द फर्स्ट प्रोग्राम आफ्टर कोविड, पैंडमिक होने के बाद हम लोगों को अब बिना मास्क का हम लोग स्वेच्छा से आज बहुत दिन के बाद ऐसे कार्यक्रम में शामिल हुए। तो अब कार्यक्रम इतना सुंदर ढंग से हुआ, पेरेंट्स नाइट हैं, तो यहाँ भाषण दूंगा तो शायद आप लोग बोर हो जाएंगे, लेकिन कुछ भी नहीं कहूँगा तो प्रिंसिपल साहब नाराज़ हो जाएंगे, तो इसीलिए मैं सोच रहा था क्या बोलूँ। बचपन का ही एक और बात याद आया कि जब मैं 6th स्टैंडर्ड में था, शायद बहुत सारे पेरेंट्स इससे कनेक्ट हो जाएंगे, क्योंकि मैं आज पेरेंट्स के साथ ही कम्युनिकेट करना चाहता हूँ, बिकॉज बच्चों के साथ मे बी, इतने छोटे बच्चों के साथ मे बी आई एम नॉट ट्रेंड, मैं शायद नहीं समझ पाऊँगा कि उन लोगों का माइंड कैसा है, कैसे उनको संदेश देना है। तो मे बी आप लोग भी महसूस किए होंगे। इन द 6th स्टैंडर्ड आई स्टिल रिमेंबर, जब बिग बैंग थ्योरी के बारे में मैंने पढ़ा था कि दुनिया बिग बैंग थ्योरी से क्रिएट हुआ यूनिवर्स, आई वेंट एंड आस्क्ड माय फादर, कि फादर एंड मदर को बोलता था कि हम लोग तो राम मंदिर के सामने ही हमारा घर होता था, नॉट एग्जैक्टली आगे, थोड़ा साइड में तो काफ़ी बड़ा वर्शिप सब होता था, पूजा सब होता था घर में। तो मैं पिताजी से पूछा कि आप तो बोले कि भगवान ने दुनिया बनाया, बट मेरा तो टीचर बोल रहा है कि बिग बैंग थ्योरी ने बनाया। तो ये सेंस ऑफ साइंस वर्सेस रिलीजन, साइंस वर्सेस वैल्यूज, साइंस वर्सेस जो नॉन साइंस सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, द वे ऑफ थिंकिंग है हमारा, वो बचपन से एक सेंस ऑफ क्यूरियोसिटी मेरे में रह गया। देन आई वेंट टू IIT। अब तो जान ही रहे हैं कि लॉट ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग एंड साइंस एजुकेशन। तो आज हम लोग के पेरेंट्स जो बैठे हैं, आप लोग भी ज़्यादातर लोग सोचते होंगे कि हमारे बच्चे इंजीनियर बने, IIT जाएं, डॉक्टर बने या चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट बने, MBA करें, मैनेजर बने अच्छा ऑपरेशंस मैनेजमेंट में, या IT सेक्टर में काम करें, विदेश जाएं, बिकॉज इसी में ज़्यादा जॉब्स हैं। वी नेवर एनकरेज आवर चिल्ड्रन इन आवर कम्युनिटी कि कोई सोशल साइंसेस पढ़े, आर्ट्स पढ़े, ह्यूमैनिटीज़ पढ़े, लैंग्वेजेस पढ़े। मे बी उस ज़माने में हुआ करता होगा, मे बी आप लोग जब पढ़ते थे शायद होता होगा, मैं भी पढ़ता था, उस समय रेस्पेक्ट रहता था। बट आजकल एज ट्रेंड बहुत ज़्यादा टेक्नोलॉजी बहुत विजिबल हो गया है लोगों को। अब गरीब आदमी, जो अनपढ़ आदमी के हाथ में भी मोबाइल फ़ोन आ गया है, तो वाईफाई 5G के बारे में सब लोग बात करते हैं। तो इस सिचुएशन में साइंस एजुकेशन पे ज़्यादा फोकस हो रहा है, एंड थोड़ा आर्ट्स एंड ह्यूमैनिटीज़ एजुकेशन पे ज़्यादा वैल्यू नहीं जा रहा है। तो माई फर्स्ट रिक्वेस्ट टू ऑल ऑफ यू इज़ ट्राई टू एनकरेज द क्रिएटिविटी इन चिल्ड्रन। जो आज हम लोग स्किट्स भी देख रहे हैं, बिकॉज साइंस या टेक्नोलॉजी आपको दुनिया में ये बताती है कि व्हाट देयर इज़, यूनिवर्स में क्या है वो बताती हैं, लेकिन इट डजंट गिव यू मीनिंग इन लाइफ। एक अर्थ, एक मीनिंग आदमी के जीवन को नहीं देता है। तो ओनली सोशल साइंसेस, चाहे ह्यूमैनिटी से, लैंग्वेजेस हैं, पोइट्री हैं, आर्ट हैं, यही आपको बताता है कि व्हाट टू डू अबाउट थिंग्स इन द वर्ल्ड। तो कैसे आपको एक्ट करना है, कैसे आपको बिहेव करना है, जीवन में कैसे आगे बढ़ना है और दूसरों को कैसे मदद करना है। तो दैट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। एंड ऑल्सो जो चैलेंजेस हम लोग जो फेस किए हैं, लाइक एज ए पेरेंट, लाइक हम लोगों के साथ जो स्कूल्स में हम लोग सुनते थे, बहुत सारे समस्या लोकलाइज थे, छोटे छोटे समस्या थे। तो अब इस जनरेशन को हम लोग वैसे समस्याएं दे रही हैं, छोटे बच्चों को हम लोग जो अभी स्टेज पे देखे हैं, उन लोगों को इतने बड़े बड़े समस्या हम लोग छोड़ के जाने वाले हैं। जैसे क्लाइमेट चेंज की बात अब लोग कर रहे हैं। हम लोग जो पढ़ते थे उस समय प्रदूषण की बात होता था, ग्लोबल वार्मिंग की बात होता था हल्का कुछ, बट अभी क्लाइमेट चेंज की बात हो रहा है, जलवायु परिवर्तन की बात हो रहा है, उससे कैसे बचें उसके बारे में बात हो रहा है। इसी तरह हम लोग के टाइम में लॉ एंड ऑर्डर, क्राइम इश्यूज होता था, लोकल न्यूज़ होता था, लोग समझते थे। अभी कहीं और घटना घट रही हैं, कहीं और साइबर अटैक्स हो रहा है, तो यहाँ के लोगों के पैसा गायब हो रहा है। तो इवन द क्राइम ऑल्सो, इसी तरह टेररिज्म इज़ ए ग्लोबल फिनोमेना। जहाँ आप देखेंगे तो बल्गेरिया मेड वेपन्स हम लोगों के लातेहार में मिल रहा है। रॉकेट लॉन्चर्स जो US आर्मी यूज़ करता है, उसको रांची में हम लोग रेस्क्यू, मतलब उसको रिकवर कर रहे हैं। तो द वर्ल्ड इज ए कनेक्टेड थिंग नाउ. अब कहीं यूक्रेन रशिया वॉर हो रहा है तो आई मीन ग्लोबल इकोनॉमी में उसका असर पड़ रहा है. इवन अप टू सरायकेला हम उसका कहीं ना कहीं हम लोग उसका प्रभाव से हम लोग गुजर रहे हैं. तो द नंबर 2 सेकंड पॉइंट व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से इज ट्राई टू गिव देम ए ग्लोबल पर्सपेक्टिव, क्योंकि फ्यूचर मल्टीपल कल्चर्स के साथ काम करना ही फ्यूचर है. ये नया एक पर्सपेक्टिव आ गया है, स्पेशली कोविड के बाद. मोस्ट ऑफ माय फ्रेंड्स जो देश विदेश में जो अच्छा पोजीशन पे जो काम कर रहे हैं प्राइवेट सेक्टर में भी, नाउ दे आर ऑल बीइंग ट्रेन टू वर्क टुगेदर विद डिफरेंट कम्युनिटीज, डिफरेंट रिलीजन, डिफरेंट भाषा, डिफरेंट कॉन्टिनेंट्स. उन लोगों से वर्चुअल टीम्स में कैसे काम करना है वो सिखा रहे हैं लोगों को. दिस विल बी अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट स्किल फॉर आवर चिल्ड्रन इन द नेक्स्ट जनरेशन. लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट, मैं तीसरा पॉइंट यही कहना चाहता हूं कि दुनिया को बदलना है तो एक सुपर पावर सबके हाथ में है, वो हम लोग धीरे धीरे खो रहे हैं. वो ये है लिखने की आदत. हम लोग आजकल लिख नहीं रहे हैं. तो कहीं भी देखते हैं कि व्हाट्सएप मैसेज में 2-3 मैसेज कर देना, तो कहीं अब मुझे नहीं लगता कि कोई बैठ के कभी जिंदगी में एक पैराग्राफ लिखा होगा लास्ट 3-4 साल में. तो मैं पेरेंट्स के बारे में बता रहा हूँ. बट यू नो दैट जो लिखते थे, एक ज़माना हुआ करता था जिसमें लोग जो पेपर में एडिटोरियल लिखते हैं तो उनको विद्वान लोग कहते थे. लेकिन आजकल कितने लोग हम लोग उस तरफ जा रहे हैं. किताब लिखते थे, लोगों को बहुत रिस्पेक्ट मिलता था. आजकल किताब पढ़ने के लिए लोगों के पास समय नहीं है. तो व्हाट आई एम सेइंग इज दैट जस्ट ट्राई टू encourage that sense of creativity in the form of literature. आपके बच्चों में कुछ नया राइट करने के बारे में उन लोगों को encourage करें, बिकॉज जो लिखते हैं वही दुनिया को बदल सकते हैं. So I think that's too much for the day, but I really appreciate, काफ़ी लव ने आप लोगों ने दिया है. And on the anniversary year of Saint Francis de Sales, we should recognize and appreciate the great service he has done to the humanity. And once again, my best wishes to all the parents and wonderfully gifted children and their faculty who have really worked hard. मैं इतना लंबा प्रोग्राम इतना फ्लॉलेस तरीके से शायद ही मैं कभी जिंदगी में देखा हूँ. And that whole credit goes to the teachers and the children here, and my best wishes to once and for all. Thank you.
Set a perfect platform for our school. I request sir to please be on the stage and give away the certificates and memento to the toppers of SSC Board 2021-22 as an appreciation of their hard work.
I call upon Gauri Jalan along with her parents. Audience, please give her a big round of applause.
Now I call upon Chiti Sahu along with his parents. Please give him a big hand.
I call upon Jia Agarwal along with her parents. Audience, please give her a big round of applause.
Thank you, sir. I request you to please take your seat.
Now I would like to call upon Miss Dolly Mahato to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of the SFS family.
A delightful evening to one and all present here. On behalf of all, I, Dolly Mahto, seem in great honor and privilege to stand before you all to propose the words of gratitude for being with us in this evening and make us feel proud. First of all, with sense of thankfulness, I offer gratitude to the Almighty, the Creator and the Preserver. Thank you, Lord. I would like to give thanks to our respected chief guest, Shri Arva Rajkamal, for kindly accepting our invitation and presiding over this event. Thank you, sir, for being with us. I also request sir to please accept a memento as a token of love from our school. I extend my sincere thanks to our respected principal, Reverend Father Anil George, for awakening the desires and wonders of our young generation and sharpening the educational, spiritual, and physical agenda. I take immense pleasure in thanking our Vice Principal, Reverend Father Sudhir, and Office Administrator, Reverend Father Arun, for being a catalyst who genuinely care and refine the gifts and talents of our young ones. With deep reverence, I extend my hearty thanks to those who supported us by witnessing this program. A heartfelt thanks to the head of institutions, well-wishers, benefactors, and people of Seraikella for their esteemed presence. A special thanks to you, dear parents, for giving your valuable support to our school. Be it yesterday, today, or tomorrow, parents are very special, and your support means everything to us. With grateful hearts, I recollect the valuable service given by the committed and dedicated school staff. I thank the teachers for your timely help and for being a great part of this celebration. I thank the non-teaching staff for their various contributions in today's program. The provision of appropriate press and media, sound and music system, and electronic management gave a rich enhancement to today's program. A warm thanks to all the volunteers who took full responsibility and helped with thorough sincerity. Finally, I thank the blooming seeds of St. Francis DCL School for the fantabulous and energetic performances in today's program on stage. Thank you. Hope you had a good time with us.
Thank you, Dolly.
There is an end to everything, but we believe that there is never an end but always beginning.
Thus, to conclude for today, I thank the Almighty who blessed this event for making it a great success.
I considered it a great privilege to thank all the fathers for being with us in this event and all the teachers who always stand by us, guide us and motivate us.
Next, I would like to thank all the non-teaching staffs who helped us to organize this event. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the students who really worked hard to put their performances in front of us.
I request all of you to rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request the head boy and the head girl to escort our chief guest and fathers back to the office.
I request all the parents to be seated till the chief guest reaches back to the office. I request all the parents to be seated till the chief guest reaches back to the office. I request all the parents to be seated till the chief guest reaches back to the office.
It's a humble request to all the parents to collect their wards from their respective green rooms after the chief guest and dignitaries departs.
Thank you all. Good night and Shubh Ratri.